Hey guys, we're going to do a little review for your test that's coming up on Tuesday. You're going to have two different tests. One's cross sections and area of composite figures on one side, and the other side is surface area. So I have the test in my hands, so you probably want to pay attention and go over what I'm telling you to go over from your notes, okay? The first part's going to be cross sections, and you've got to know your shapes. So know your difference between pyramids and prisms. Pyramids have triangles on the sides, and they're named after their bases. So a rectangular pyramid would have a rectangle and then 4 triangles on the side. Pyramids also meet at a point, and they only have one base. Prisms have 2 bases, they have rectangles, and they are also named after their base. So like a triangular prism would have 2 triangles as their bases, and then all rectangles on the sides. Make sure you know what happens if you slice those. So if you do cross sections of them, what does that look like? If you do cross sections of cylinder, what will that look like? So you need to review those on your notes, okay? The next thing you need to do is look at the composite area. So if I had a shape that was like this, had a half circle, a triangle, it's like an ice cream cone, and let's say I gave you the radius of 3 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters, then you would find the area of the half circle, the area of the triangle. If you want to pause it and do it on your own and see if you get it right, then go ahead and do that. If you do the area of the half circle, that's pi r squared divided by 2 because we only need half the circle, not the whole circle. When you do that, you'll get 3.14 for pi. Your radius is 3. That's 3 to the second power, all divided by 2. So 3 to the second power is 9, and 9 times 3.14 will give you 28.26, and then you have to divide by 2. When you do that, you will get 14 and 1300 centimeters squared. Don't forget that centimeters squared. To find the area of the triangle, you have to do base times height divided by 2. Find your base. Don't forget, you need the whole base, not just the radius. So the diameter is also the base. So 3 plus 3 gives you 6 times your height of 4. So 6 times 4 divided by 2. That's 24 divided by 2, which is 12 centimeters squared. Add 12 plus your 14.13, and you should get 26 and 1300 centimeters squared. So you may want to review some of those as well. Okay. You'll have a few of those on your test. So cross sections, 3D shapes, and area will be on the front of the test. In the back is going to be a totally different test on surface area. You need to look at notes. You need to look at doing nets with them, doing 3D shapes with them. I really want to review cylinders with you, okay? So if I have a cylinder and I'm looking for the surface area, okay, let's say they give me a radius of 5 centimeters and a height of 11 centimeters, okay? We have 2 circles that we need to find the area for that are going to be exactly the same, and then we have our rectangle, okay? So circles, pi r squared, we know that that's a full circle, so we'll put 5 as your radius times 3.14. That'll give you 25 times pi, and when you do 3.14 times 25, you should get 78.5 centimeters squared. That is the area of one circle. So I have one circle, I have 2 circles, right? So I'm going to be adding those together eventually. To find the area of the rectangle, remember that you have to find the circumference because your height is 11. We know that based on height, right? Your height is 11, but your base of the rectangle is going to be, if I draw it out like a net, it's going to be the circumference of the circle, remember. So I need to do the diameter of the circle times pi. So that would be 10 times 3.14. So this is your circumference times your height, okay? So 10 times 3.14 is 31.4 times 11 will give you 345.4. You need to add that to your 2 circles, and you'll find your surface area of your cylinder. Now, if this is still not quite making sense, you need to review some of the other videos. You need to try to find some videos on just circumference, finding the circumference with your surface area. Because we do have a couple of cylinders. When I add them all together, you have 502.4 centimeters squared. You need to look at your rectangular prisms and your triangular prisms. You've got nets and the 3D shapes of those, okay? So take the time to look through your notes, take the time to do some examples with them, and hopefully we'll have really, really good grades on this next test.